welcome to 2GeeksTV. I'm Victor and this is my partner, Sean.
Yo.
Salud.
Well, Vic, this is another one of our typical happy sit-down sessions that we like to do here at 2GeeksTV. Usually when we do these type of things, it's a setup for a convention or some sort of con or... well, not con, as in we're trying to trick and fool people. No, but
just another word for convention.
Yes.
Which is what you already said, so you're basically being a little redundant.
Better than being a little retarded. I mean, what?
That's not actually PC. We're not allowed to say that. It's special. Not PC. Anyways, we recently went to the Toronto Comic Con.
That we did.
And we got to talk to a few people, which by now I'm assuming you've already seen the videos.
Okay, talking about the videos, let's go right off the bat here. When we were talking about the sports con convention videos, I felt they went off pretty bad. Not too bad.
Pretty good. I got way too damn starstruck with George Chuval.
Oh, that was funny. As you can tell, Victor was all to the point that he was actually leading the questions, not even allowing Chuval to even answer, pretty much answering for him, going, and the man was born, he was raised when he punched his way out of his mother's womb, you know. Of course,
I'm sorry, I have to apologize for that one because I was completely, utterly starstruck. I'm standing there in front of my idol talking to him, and all the questions skipped my mind completely, and all I kept doing was stalling. I was telling the story that I knew to stall in order to come up with my next question.
It wasn't a question. You weren't even asking questions. You were telling statements. Your only question you had is, "That's correct, right, sir?" Okay. No, I had to admit that one went off pretty good. It was actually not too bad at all. I think the best one out of all of them had to be our interview with Dan Severn.
Salud.
Dan, you gave us one heck of an interview. The information that you provide for us and everything else. Oh, phenomenal.
That was amazing. I thought I was going to lose my head. I thought he was going to snap our necks when he grabbed me by the back of the neck. Like,
when he said, "At least I have hair, boys," I'm thinking, oh god, does that mean we're not going to have heads too? Head and shoulders. No, it was a great interview.
He was a really cool guy about everything, man. He was cool.
Well, Kevin Nash, that was pretty good.
That was fun. Did you notice when I went to go shake his hand, he used that as an opportunity to use my arm as a weapon to hit you in the head with?
Yes, I was wondering if that was
laughing about it too.
I was watching back at that. Now, keep in mind, a lot of times I don't see our videos until they're up on YouTube. All right, he usually basically edits them, posts them, and everything else. He has it produced by, edited by. You know, there's a reason why it says that, because he actually takes most of the time behind the damn computer screen, making sure that, as foolish as we look already, we didn't look as foolish as the original.
As the original video, yeah.
So these things are actually edited at times. I've read some of the comments and posts, and people ask, going, "Oh, do you guys do multiple takes?" No, we don't do multiple takes, especially at conventions. It is near impossible to do a multiple take at a convention. The reason for that is the people we talk to
are extremely busy.
They have such a set time limit, and we have to ask them, "Can you do a 5-minute interview? Can you do a 7-minute interview?" And they say yes, and we have to just go with it and hope to God that we get everything out we choose to get out. That being said,
unfortunately, sometimes we're a little starstruck, and sometimes where they give us a certain limit of questions we're allowed to ask, and unfortunately, we don't write anything down because in our minds, when we get there, we have it set up in a certain way. But when they throw us that little curveball where we have only a certain number, we kind of tend to stumble a little. We have to work on that. Quran,
it has nothing to do with the fact his mother dropped him a couple times.
Oh my God, oh my dear sweet Lord God, Jamie Murray. Oh my God!
Did I not tell you that she was absolutely breathtaking, beautiful in the series?
Breathtaking when I approached her to ask about the interview thing, I couldn't get a word out edgewise. She kept laughing at me. She was like, "Are you okay?" I couldn't get, I just kept
It
looking at
doesn't
her.
help matters that he's, certain accents affect him.
Oh, the British one with her? Oh my dear God. Oh my. Woo! Let's just say when I approached her, I was already arriving. But that's a whole different story.
That's pretty actually impressive. She made him do a flare.
Wow.
Yeah.
That woman is just the way she looks on camera, the way you see her on TV, she's a hell of a lot hotter in person.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my dear God. And I during your interview with her, I had to sit down next to her, and even when I was sitting next to her, I could smell her from the distance. She smells like heaven. Heaven. If heaven has a smell, I hope it smells like that. That was beautiful. I couldn't talk.
I did have on camera. Now, did I actually say on camera the point where I said, Victor, for a change, you're not the sexiest thing on here? Because I remember you making that comment. I wasn't sure we actually got that on film.
I don't know.
I don't think we did. Such a shame.
I don't know.
That was actually funny.
I started watching because of those three people.
It was, yeah. So how far did you get in?
I've gotten into the 4th or 5th episode.
First season?
First season. I've gotten up to the first season.
Let's move on at this particular point, and let's talk about some of the other people we interviewed when we were down there. Ken Lashley, that was actually quite fun talking to Ken. Ken decided to do a banter back and forth between giving us information. He was being his atypical, lively self, and as you can tell, how fluid the questioning and the answering went back and forth. It's just because we had a lot of time to actually talk to Ken before in the past. We just know this guy from so many different conventions, so many times of talking with him. He is a real phenomenal individual, a great family man, and a phenomenal artist. So yeah, I mean, you can see that type of back and forth already.
You had pretty good back and forth with Anthony Wertgeiser.
No, Anthony Wertgeiser, yeah, the guy couldn't pronounce his last name.
You couldn't pronounce his last name. You could pronounce his last name. I thought that was hilarious. And then he had to point it out for you. That it's right there.
It's teleprompted. It's teleprompted. Yeah. I'm sorry, Anthony.
No, he was a cool guy. And by the way, I just want to mention, he's got a Kickstarter up. Please follow. Please donate. He's a really great artist, really great guy. Donate, get that comic out running.
Right now, we need all the help we can to get these independents out into the field. Now, it's true, not every independent's good, but when we're basically saying these guys are good, it's just because we're actually standing there, we're witnessing it, we're looking through it ourselves, and being that the amount of years of experience of reading comics, and everything else.
You're also somewhat of an artist. Yeah. You wanted to start your own comic book at the time, but
we'll get down.
We'll get it. That'll be another show. But
yeah.
Right now, please help raise money for Anthony Wertgeiser. Get that first Hero comic out.
Make the first Hero the last one you want to read. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
First. Oh.
No, I think that sounded right.
That's why.
Well, no, because if it's the last comic you read, then you're basically on death row.
So at least it's something really good. You see, when you're on death row, you want a lobster dinner.
Exactly. You want something that's going to leave an impression. That's going to be, yeah. So if you're an inmate on death, no, we don't have death row.
Sometimes this video is like death row.
True. I need more wine.
Yeah, I feel like we're dying. Anyways, let us continue.
Okay.
David Ross.
Cool. Sweet. He's got that school. He's got that instructional book coming out, which I recommend everybody pick up a copy.
If you are the type of individual who's trying to either sharpen your game by learning how to improve the way you're actually drawing. If you're a type of person who just wants to learn how the professionals do it in the field and so forth, David Ross's step-by-step in his book that he's actually coming out with helps that. The whole concept of drawing from the imagination is not as easy as most people think. For many years, when I learned how to draw myself, it was, as you see in the interview I'm talking to, Dave, that it's very mathematical. Everything is lines, points of perspective, and so forth. It took me years to just have all those lines and points of perspective all up in here, and then just put it directly to paper without using the outlines. And it's not easy. But when you have someone who has many years of experience show you how the professionals do it, hey, where can you go wrong? Even if it is for your own personal enjoyment. That's all I gotta say for that.
Like I said before, I recommend anybody that wants to get into illustration, drawing comics, anything to do with art, pick up a copy. You'll love it. You'll love it. It'll
help out.
Yeah, exactly. Pick up a copy.
Now, I want to basically address the elephant in the room.
You're not going to talk about my biggest faux pas.
Unfortunately,
faux pas.
You said faux pas. Your biggest faux pas was just saying your biggest faux pas.
Shit. That was a mistake.
That's what she said.
Asshole.
Oh, come on. I was talking about your wife. Saying that. Now, let's get back to the elephant in the room.
You better not be looking at me and thinking about elephants.
What it came down to is that whole 5 wonderful cosplayers, Steve-O and ourselves, just having a good old time in front of the mics. Now, the entire thing would have worked out much better if
Here's the catch. When it came to that video, when it came to those, I wouldn't even call it interviews.
It was an interview. It wasn't meant to be an interview. It was meant to be basically fun banter.
We were the original plan was us with Chantal and Carly Woods.
Yes.
Later on, I thought, wait a minute, there's more of them. How about if we try to get as many people as possible, the best of the best in Canadian cosplay, as much as we can. Vicky Bunny Angel wasn't there. I would have loved her to have. I would have loved to have her there, because she's at the top of the list as far as my opinion is concerned. There's a few people I wanted there actually, but we had to go with the best that was available to us at the time, and those were the absolute best. And I thought, let's get them all in one little video and see what happens. Let's just wing it. I saw Steve-O. Got him. Bear Baby.
Got her.
You can see all the people that are in there. Didn't go the way I saw it in my head.
Kind of like a train wreck. I mean, when you see a train coming down the tracks, and when it pops off the tracks, you don't really vision the carnage that's going on the inside.
Yeah, but it still had we still had fun doing it. It just didn't go out the way I saw it happening.
Yeah.
But it was still fun to do. We're hoping to try it again later on in a more organized way. A lot more organized. But we'll see what happens.
As videos go, it is still one of our top viewed videos. Many people recognize the cosplayers that are inside the video. I've had people address the video either as a visual disaster, and I had other people saying it was one of the most entertaining things they ever seen. Mainly because the fact that you can see we're just having fun. So a lot of people found that entertaining.
It was spontaneous.
You're just 100% off the bat, make me want to stand here, smack them in the back of the head, just watch the reaction type feel. But in the long run, if he was predicting that smack and just tense it up for a long period of time, it never happened, that'd be even funnier. But, you know, that's just not what happened. In the long run, I think the biggest problem, honestly, was the fact that the mics weren't passed around. No signals were given, so on and so forth. That was our ultimate.
It was basically extremely unorganized.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Like I said, that's on me because I went off course.
It's all his fault.
Decided to.
Don't blame this guy.
And decided to improvise the whole thing.
Even though I was holding one of the mics. Don't blame me.
Tread water.
There you go.
Tread water.
So at this particular point, we were basically just introducing.
It's available on Amazon.com and Comixology, and it features, from what we understand, one of the cast members
of The Walking Dead.
Of The Walking Dead.
Yeah. The dead guy.
The guy that died.
Yeah. Go
figure, on a show called Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, the only person you could get to cast in the show is the dead guy. With all that aside, the whole conventions were fun, or a blast. Everybody had a great time when we were down there. Our cameraman for this particular stint that we did with both shows, completely out of costume, we managed to get things done.
That was beautiful. That was Brad the Dark Knight. The Toronto Dark Knight.
Toronto Dark Knight.
Brad the Toronto Dark Knight.
Well, in this particular case, it was actually just Brad. That helped. It wasn't Brad, where the hell's our cameraman now? Oh my God, he's off on the other side of the building taking pictures
and picking up women.
Yeah, he was actually there filming the entire thing. Thank you, Brad. So, Reluctant Nerd Girl. She has asked multiple questions coming from the whole spin-off for the Flash Arrow TV series and up to the opinion on, are we, really looking forward to the Daredevil Jessica Jones series coming to Netflix. You can see all these questions back and forth and answers on our Twitter account.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just touch base on most right now. Now, as it comes for the spin-off for the Flash and Arrow series, as of at this time, as we're taping this, the series has not yet been given a title. But we are going to see characters that we have already seen occurred in both Flash and in Arrow, such as the character Sarah. Apparently she passed away in the Arrow series. Spoiler alert if you don't watch the series.
See, you're supposed to say spoiler alert before the spoiler.
But I'm an asshole.
No, you're the geek. I'm the asshole. I'm the geek in training.
Being a geek does not stop me from being an asshole.
Really?
Yeah. Trust me. Most of us just don't care.
You sure? Because if you spoil something for somebody out there and they get mad, they're gonna tweet.
Which means we get more tweets on our page. It works.
Okay. He's an evil genius.
Indeed. Anyways, getting back to that.
Even more evil than Steve-O.
Yeah, forget it. Love you, Steve. As the series...
We gotta invite him.
Oh, God, man. Just sit down with Steve-O.
Mm-hmm.
2 Geeks featuring Steve-O. And that's all we need. We'll never get anything done. It would just be me and him basically looking at each other. We just got this chemistry. He's got the evil and I got the...
We don't want to know.
Now let's get back to the whole spin-off thing. We got sidetracked again. Train wreck Victor.
Again.
He thinks he can. He thinks he can. Oh, but he can't.
My wife would disagree with you there.
A shot in the dark is known as luck.
Continue.
Anyways. And now, basically, when it comes to the spin-off, we're going to be seeing recurring characters from both Arrow and The Flash. From villains to current heroes, everything from the Atom to the former Black Cat, one half of Firestorm. They confirmed the professor in the series, who's supposed to be one half of Firestorm character, has been confirmed to be in the series, but they do not have the actor who is currently the other half, who plays Ronnie in the Flash TV series. So far, nothing's been 100% confirmed there yet, but we'll see how that goes. But they're also introducing new characters such as Hawkgirl. Now, the last time I saw them create a Hawk character, like Hawkgirl, Hawkman, whatever, it was in the Smallville series. The guy's physical appearance, great job. But animating wings and making the character look like they can fly, not the easiest thing to do. So I'm actually looking forward to see, will it be performed properly, or is it going to look incredibly bad CG and make me want to throw something through the screen? Like, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, oh my god, it's a dead pigeon. No, it's Hawkgirl. Look at me, look at me, look at me. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm hoping, because so far the Flash has been phenomenal. So far Arrow has been phenomenal. Now, before I go address the Daredevil Jessica Jones thing, there's another series that has been said that will be coming out. And a lot of people going, Sean, you're about to talk about Supergirl, aren't you? No, I'm not. So he can do that because I'm not interested. Honestly, not. But the Titans will be coming to the small screen. That's right. They have already announced the lead actor who will be playing Dick Grayson, aka Lightweight. So look forward to that. Hopefully being spun off in the fall is what they're linking in 2015. I'm not too sure if it is or isn't, but they're keeping a lot of things hush-hush. More I find out, the more you'll find out.
Now, there is one thing that somewhat annoyed me with DC. The Batman vs. Robin animated movie.
I loved it.
There was something in there that was said that is incorrect.
It happens all the time. Like, go on.
Spoiler alert! In the scene where Nightwing is fighting Damian, the new Robin, there's a scene where one of them states that Nightwing was the first original Robin.
Oh, you're gonna go that route.
Batman first originally appeared on the scene in the Robin outfit. So technically, he was the first original Robin. Free Comic Book Day.
Yes, May 2nd.
May 2nd. Possibly be doing Comic Book Day, and possibly both of us at a comic book store known as Dr. Comics.
Now, we're going to try our best to both be down at Dr. Comics and be there, just maybe talk to some of the artists or whatever. But actually, I think we're going to be there mainly for you. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your point of view. I want to hear your questions so we can actually banter back and forth on camera, put it together, put it out there so you can watch yourself for your own enjoyment.
Or you can just come down to Dr. Comics on May 2nd, come see us in person, talk to us in person, get to see Ken Lashley. Woo! He's going to be there. Leonard Kirk is going to be there.
Hallelujah.
Val DeLandro is going to be there.
All right.
We're also going to have the Joker guy is going to be there.
That Joker guy.
The Toronto Deadpool is going to be there.
Okay.
And Peter Parkour is going to be there.
You said the Toronto Deadpool?
Yes, the Toronto Deadpool.
All right. I'm looking forward to that.
Come down, check us out. Come see us in person. Come meet the artists, come see the cosplayers, and get your pictures taken, get some sketches, get some books. We'll all have a great party. May 2nd. Thanks for watching 2 Geeks. Check us out next time.
Hi, this is Sean.
And I'm Victor.
And you're watching 2 Geeks TV. Don't forget to like what you see here and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram.
And follow us on Twitter.
And remember to keep on geeking on.